Genie 3 versus GPT-5. In the expanding universe of artificial intelligence, two titans are emerging, each charting a different course through the digital frontier. On one hand, we have generative world models like Genie 3, the digital artists painting entire interactive realities from a simple command. On the other, we have advanced reasoning models, the architects of logic, represented by the anticipated GPT-5. These are not just incremental updates. They represent a fundamental split in AI development. One path leads to the creation of vibrant, explorable spaces, while the other builds the complex intellectual frameworks that give those spaces meaning. Understanding their differences is key to predicting our digital future. Let's first explore the path of the world builder with models like Google's Genie 3. This AI is a creative powerhouse, a digital dreamweaver that can take a text description, an image, or even a sketch and generate a fully playable, 2D microworld. Imagine it as an explorer, not of physical lands, but of creative potential. It forges rivers, raises mountains, and populates entire ecosystems with a few strokes on a digital canvas. This technology's primary strength is its ability to translate human imagination into a tangible, interactive visual experience almost instantaneously. It is the ultimate sandbox creator, offering infinite new playgrounds. Now let's turn to the other path, the domain of the master strategist, the forthcoming GPT-5. While its exact capabilities are still speculation, it represents the pinnacle of large language models focused on reasoning, logic, and coherence. This AI isn't a painter, it's a grandmaster of chess, a philosopher, and a systems architect all in one. It constructs intricate arguments, solves complex problems, and understands the deep, underlying rules that govern a system. Think of a coder avatar, not exploring a world, but weaving the very fabric of its logic. Its power lies not in what you see, but in the invisible structure of its thoughts. The fundamental difference becomes clear when you compare their outputs directly. Genie 3 is an artist of improvisation. It excels at creating visually stunning and novel environments that feel alive and reactive on a surface level. The Explorer avatar can walk through its generated forests and sail its pixelated seas, experiencing a world born from a prompt. However, this world might lack a deep, unifying history or consistent physical laws. The beauty it generates is spontaneous and aesthetic, focusing on the immediate sensory experience rather than the underlying narrative. It builds the stage but doesn't necessarily write the play that unfolds upon it. In stark contrast, GPT-5's strength lies in constructing the very play that Genie 3's stage is missing. It can generate the lore, write the character dialogues, and establish the rules of physics that govern the world. The coder avatar, immersed in its web of data, can produce a 1,000-page history for a single stone in Genie 3's world. It ensures that the story makes sense, that characters behave consistently, and that the world's ecosystem follows a logical pattern. Its creation is not a world you see, but a universe of rules you experience. The limitation is that it cannot render a single leaf of the forest it describes so eloquently. This brings us to their respective weaknesses when operating in isolation. A world from Genie 3, while beautiful, can feel hollow or nonsensical upon closer inspection. The Explorer avatar might find a key that opens no doors or a river that flows from nowhere, because the AI is primarily concerned with visual plausibility, not logical integrity. It's like a dream that feels real until a detail shatters the illusion. This gap between appearance and substance is the core challenge for pure world generation models. They provide the what and the where but struggle to define the why in a consistently coherent manner. So, what is the next frontier? The true revolution begins when these two paths converge, combining the artist with the architect. Imagine a system where GPT-5 acts as the master dungeon master, creating the lore, the quests, and the physics for a world. Then Genie 3 acts as the real-time visual engine, painting that world into existence based on the logical framework provided. This collaboration would bridge the gap between imagination and execution. The coder avatar would write the soul of the world, while the explorer avatar would navigate its physical manifestation, a perfect synthesis of logic and art. This synergistic AI could create worlds that are not just playable, but truly alive. The Explorer avatar could ask a character a complex question, and GPT-5 would generate a coherent, in-character response based on the world's established history. If the Explorer decided to build a dam, Genie 3 would render the visual changes while GPT-5 calculates the impact on the river's ecosystem downstream. Every action would have a meaningful and visually represented reaction. This creates a feedback loop where storytelling and world-building are no longer separate processes, but a single, dynamic, and integrated experience for the user. The implications of this fusion are staggering, extending far beyond gaming into education, simulation, and professional training. We are moving towards a future where creating a complex simulation, like a historical event or a model of a city's economy, is as easy as describing it. The Explorer and Coder avatars represent two halves of our own creative process, the part that dreams and the part that builds. As these AIs merge, they will empower us to do both simultaneously, on a scale previously unimaginable. The distinction between the artist and the architect will blur, leaving only the creator. In conclusion, Genie 3 and GPT-5 are not competitors but complements, the yin and yang of digital creation. Genie is the visual virtuoso, the explorer charting new aesthetic territories, while GPT is the master of logic, the coder building the invisible bedrock of meaning. One gives us a world to see, the other gives us a reason to believe in it. As they evolve and integrate, they will unlock unprecedented creative tools for all of us. Which aspect of this future excites you the most, the limitless worlds or the deep logic? Let us know your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for more insights into our AI-driven future.